Yesterday I was told the lecture we gave is a pure science. Well, well, fact is, certain things are real science. And there is nothing to misunderstand this subject. Is it working? Okay. Okay. There is nothing to feel subjected to the position you are in. How to be spiritual in the Guru's spirit. Now, try to understand, in your own spirit, you have to imagine the destination. In Guru's spirit, your imagination has been already sorted out. There are certain differences. In your words, you have to express yourself with excellence and loftiness. With Guru's words, it has already been established, practiced for thousands of years. In your words, you have to be you first and then plus of you. In Guru words, you are already super plus. Recognized, acknowledged. I am saying it with a very great pain and remorse that when I came to Canada, my job and everything was very secure. And that didn't come through. Not only it didn't come through, there was no chance that there is anything I know. I didn't know anybody, I have no friend, I don't know where to go. With all that tragedy, it taught me one thing. Rakhe rakhan har aap ubariyan, gur ki peri paye kaj sawariyan, hoa aap deyal manono vasariyan, saad jina ke sang paujal tariyan, sakat nindak dusht kinmay vadariyan, tis sahib ki take nanak mane ma, chit simrat sukoy sagle dukh. Then this shabad resounded in my soul, in my being, and in my every cell. Then, since then, I saw things happening. I saw things happening beyond me, I things happening for me, over me, around me, and every day is better than the other day. Yes, there's a pain, and there's a display equal. You have to get up early in the morning, it's not desirable. You have to take a cold shower, oh, who wants it? You have to talk to people and uplift them whether they like you or not. You have to remain positive, people who are negative to you. You see in aura the person is lying, but you have to say he's the most truthful. You have to act opposite to start polarity and polarization so person can in the neutral sense rise. That is spirituality. I'm not trying to change your attitude about the Piscean spirituality. Piscean spirituality is bring me water for 12 years, give me bath, take care of me, get totally devoted, and one day I'll find you pure and I'll bestow on you this spirituality. That was Piscean gone. The Aquarian age is that doesn't matter what the situation is, you provide positive polarization right on the spot. And you pull the person through the neutral channel, Shushmana. Na idda na pingala. Through the Shushmana, up to the height. Up to the crown chakra, the seventh chakra, where you become the umbrella of hope, loftiness, blessing, fulfillment. Spirituality people do not really understand. I am saying this with a very authentic authority. I have gone to friends enemies, spiritual leaders. I met them all. I have nothing against them. They are really good. They are doing what I couldn't do. They are fantastic people. But that's what I am not. I am not fantastic. I am not realistic. My realisticism is based on one thing. If you are realistically facing a reality of the challenge and you survive, you come out of it. I'm not judging anybody for any reason or character. I'm not asking any help or anything. But I know that with all that, it is not spirituality. There's no corruption, but there's corruption in everything. There's no truth in anything, but there's a truth. These are the two sides of the coin. One side and other side makes a lot of difference to a lot of people, but the reality is the same coin. What is beyond this coin? Beyond this coin is your credit. Once I remember I go to Espanola to a bank, I said to the chairman was there in his room, I went there, I say I immediately need few $1,000 and my secretary will write a check and cover it. He said, don't know, just we'll count it for you, how many you want. That was credit. I took care of the situation. I told my staff, I said, go and write a check, whatever he wants. I took money from him and take care of it. That's credit. Spirituality is a credit. Credit to serve, credit to give, credit to extend, credit to reach out, credit to touch without any hesitation. There are some people who are very wise, very talented, very good. This is wrong, that is wrong, this is wrong, that is wrong. This is a kind of mantra all the time. It goes on, this is wrong, that is wrong. And sometimes I make a joke when they come to me and say, that's miserable, that's miserable, that's miserable. That's what they are all about. Life is not that. Life will not be that. And nothing on this earth is enjoyable permanently. You are nothing on this earth but a maintenance crew. Where you buy a house, you pay 30 years, 3-4 times of the value, and you pay more rent than anybody else. I was asking a person that day, I said, you are so rich, why you have a rented house? He said, what difference it makes? I'm a rented house, the owner has to work it out, take care of it, maintain, alter. If anything is broken, I tell him. If it's my house, I have to suffer all the way for that, plus I have to live, plus I have to pay rent anyway. I pay to the bank or pay to the man, what difference it makes? You are here, some of you in a 5-star hotel, some 3 stars, some are halfway house. I'm not saying that's wrong, somewhere in a madhouse. But you are definitely here. And it is for you to decide what you can afford and how you can afford it. If your universe is vast, huge, big, expanded, and if out of your love and affection you bring a constituency of people who trust you in thick and thin, then you can live very royal. It will add to their grace. But if you are, with every weather you change, that's not going to work out. And if you change within yourself, nobody is going to love you. People may be afraid and say, I love you, but they won't. People do not like another person who is shaky, who is negative, who fluctuates. There are set rules of life. And the only rule which works in this world and spirituality and business and life is every person individually will like to see somebody who's stable, who's effective, who's real, who is reachable, who can come back and uplift them and the entire world of ours. Spiritual leader is not who has a pneumonia and whether he has a bronchitis pneumonia or pneumonia, that makes any difference. I had an experience which I repeat all the time, and this Japanese archbishop came, and I at that time had 100-foot temperature, my chest was all clogged up, I couldn't even sit. I was in 3-4 quilts, and they announced Archbishop Kiriyama has come and he wants to be blessed. And he came in a very humble opinion, and I said to my God, thank you very much. If you want to help me in this way, fine. So I say, Kiriyama, put your hand in the quilts and find out my right hand and put it in your forehead and matter will done. And he found my right hand, pulled me out and put it on his hand, and he went into ecstasy. I don't know what made it do it, but as far as I'm concerned, it was a fun. And he was there for as long as the time you can trust or believe. Then he gracefully left. He said, I have come, I have achieved, I'm back. Was my temperature and it happened in Banana Nanda Ashram, historically you should know that. So revolty we were, we didn't want to say Ananda Ashram, we wanted to say Banana Nanda Ashram. We never knew the Banana Republic has the maximum sales today. Perhaps we had gone into business at that time, but it was different. Technically, your life is very simple. Be so. Be so, do so. Why? You'll ask why. There's one question you can ask. Why? Because God wants you to use as a vehicle. Are you sure? If you are not sure, who's sure? Your spiritual instinct can choose you to be a vehicle at the moment, and you have the right to deal spirituality in your own common sense. So whenever anybody calls you, you must be firmly there to help, elevate, and reflect the opinion in the other person. That is spirituality. You don't come through. You don't come through. Your knowledge doesn't come through. Your feelings do not come through. Your emotions and your ideas do not come through. At that time, let the Guru come through. That's the moment. At that moment, let the God come through. You have a Trinity link. Through Guru, you contact the God. Guru set the standard, God covers it. It's a very simple thing. Sadgur astar kar dine karbar, jo jo nind karehin grahin geete sa gayi mare karta. God has established these houses forever. Whosoever slander these houses, God shall root out that person himself. Trust this line. It's not something you have to worry. You are not to worry, okay, I'm going to help this person, let me call to Yogi Ji. That's not proper. You said, okay, Guru Ramdas Rakho Sarnai, keep me in thy protection, O Lord, and then you go. Go right there and then. When there's a temptation, it's a very beautiful temptation, you want to fall, at that time also do the same prayer. Ask him to decide. Ask yourself to act. If you decide, you will not act correctly. Because remember, as finite of God, you are limited. As infinite of God, God himself is unlimited. When the infinite start flowing through the finite, The energy will not be seen and understood like electricity goes through the wires, but it will bring the light. You believe it or not, but still you have time to understand Sri Guru Granth. Understand in any language. Spanish, German, French, English. In Gurumukhi, if you want to understand, you can. Any language. But understand it. And Guru says, Thal vich tin vastu payo sat santok vicharo. In this plate, in this big plate, I have put 3 things. Sat, santok, vicharo. Sat means I have put there truth. Santok, I have given you a science of patience. That nobody can shake you, nobody can move you from your grounding personality. You are steady like a rock. Sat, santok, vicharo. And then it gives you thoughts. Thoughts which penetrate and prevail are called vichar. Sat, santok, vicharo. Amrit naam thakar ka payo jiska sab sudharo. And because it is in Nad, he says, I have put the nectaral name of God in all this, which will be very satisfying. Jeko khave, jeko puche, tiska hoya dharo. Anybody who will have little bit of it and even lick it a little bit, that person will be fulfilled. E vastaji na jai nanak rakhudaro. Cannot be denied, forsaken, because this is our essence. So technically speaking, you have the spirit and you have the power and you have 25 years solid to work on it one way or the other. I know you don't value yourself. That I know. Some of you are just floating. There's a difference between floating and flying. And some people are very much, they are scared. What will happen to me on planet Earth? I tell you what will happen. You got born, when you die, they'll put you on the pyre and onto the fire. That will happen. That can happen any day, to anybody. But it is very, 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 very difficult for you to give your reins to God. You don't. Because your sexual capacity in you is totally blocking your sixth sense. And your emotions and your feeling and your sexual relationship and your this and that. To who? To who? Your caliber is not even matched with your partners, with your friends, with your relatives. They come from different story. What is the relationship? People who live on the 9th story and people who live on the 3rd story? There's no relationship. And by telling stories to each other, you're not going to make any sense. The only thing in block, that is Sadh Sangat Salari, in block as a congregation, as the honorable house, this is sitting together in that one unisonness of the spirit. There's nobody real and nobody non-real. Here we are in our own consciousness. Here we came, I was reading the list Secretary General gave me. Some people couldn't come and there was reasons. And I draw a line across and I said, the reason is there is no reason. They didn't come, that's all. There's no reason. There is no reason. There should not be any reason. There cannot be any reason. But there is a reason. And you cannot answer reasons. Reasons and logic and arguments are the continuous disease of life. They will keep going They will keep on making you weak. They will diversify your direction. They will take you to hell anyway. What is the big deal? Because they are the ingredients of the Maya. They are ingredients of this earth. They have to play with you the role that you may not stand free. And Guru says if there is a storm and tornado and darkness of the path and rain is just like coming, hail is coming like stones, and river is up there and there is no chance but to be drowned, still Guru Sikh goes. So see the Guru's audience. Now it creates a very extreme picture of human difficulty. And actually those who do not know how to go through impossible will never be possible to make any mark. And it is a very honorable desire of all of us to see that we live a life of respect, tranquility, and prepare ourselves for respect and tranquility of the others, or give other respect and tranquility to reach them so that they may understand you are a man of God, you are God within yourself, and you can invoke God in them which they have lost on the path of the game. You are members of the Khalsa Council. In spite of all that, you have met twice. You have understood from last 25, 30 years, and you have developed. You sometimes ask this question, what we are doing here? We are here, kadiye sabad sachi taksal. We are manufacturing here ourselves. No money can buy this, and no environments can absolutely progress and process it. It is not what we are doing here. It is what is happening to us here. You are very calm and captured audience because I am speaking and you are listening. That's something real. But you know otherwise how chitterbox you become and how much spirit you can show and how much you can speak, how much you can try to understand things. This maturity will come to you. And this maturity, when you eliminate yourself and give a God a chance, you always say, Almighty God, hey Satguru, oh true Guru, give me a chance. That's a rotten prayer. That's a prayer done by those who are born through their heels. They are not human, they are accidentally human. They are the most neurotic fill-in. They have nothing to do with this planet. They are born only to assess and fill up space. And there's a majority of it. So prayer really is, I give you a chance, oh my Lord, come through now, this person needs the help. Or, I can give you a chance, oh God, now me needs the help. The same thing. Take your personality out of it and let God prevail. And with Guru's word, Rakhe Rakhan Har Apo Bhariyan. Could you kindly close your eyes today? I want to be very practical with you. And could you put a tape that don't cross your legs, put your weight on both sides of the chair and sit straight nicely. And we want to do this as our gratitude to all these 30 years. 30 years when we didn't have a house to live, we used to have a holy blanket, which still have so many holes, we call him a holy blanket. It is in the archives. And we were virtuous enough to survive then. We are virtuous enough to survive now. And we are virtuous enough to have this Siri Ved who does his things, and we tolerate those things, and it's a saga which is continuous. You should not forget. He feels somebody else has to bring him the tape, he can bring the tape. No, no, don't worry, they are finding 25 years. 25 years of solid attitude. See? Please whisper. Use the central tongue for the central nerve system of the Shushmana. Bring your practice into play.
Just a simmer of the sukha hoye sagale
shabad in your memory. This Shabad carries you through time and space. It guarantees God's protection. And what is a Shabad? Shabad, where ego is slaughtered, a man lives only in his external and internal ecstasy. That's what Shabad is. A permutation, a combination of work and sound system into penetratingly reaching the infinity, and there's no stopping of it. Provided pronunciation, a permutation, a combination is correct, and beat is right, so Nad is correct. So question today is very well asked, what it takes to be spiritual? Nothing. What it takes to be spiritual is let the spirit flow, not you. That is spiritual. Look, I have seen all religious people, I have met head of the religions and everything. That was my advantage, being what my position is. And this is one thing they are trying to learn. And you can learn in one word. What it takes to be spiritual, let the spirit flow, not you. Spirit is infinite, you are finite, there's no union. One ray of the sun, that's what you are. Sun is sun with totality of it. Let the sun shine in somebody's life and you be the vehicle. A water pipe brings the water, it does not become the water. Then there's no pipe. You want to quench the thirst of somebody? Let you become the pipe and let the Spirit of God. It's very funny. Our teacher taught us very funny things. I learned very good. Once I was in a very dire need to meet him, so I searched him out. And I saw him, there was those 4 policemen which was on guarding him and the head constable, they were sitting there. And I say, hey, where is Babaji? He said, in that clothing. He used to wear a big seamless dress he used to wear, so he was, that was just like that, and his yellow turban was on top of it. And I said, what, are you joking? He said, I don't know, he disappeared right here, so we are waiting. When he comes up, we'll go with him. And I said, should we wait? He said, you can wait or you can go. When he comes up, we'll tell you are searching, matter ends. And he was one day telling me that real thing is to keep your body. He said, well, I like you to learn better. I said, what is better than this? You disappear without anything, and your yellow turban sits nicely, and everybody is very scared what happens, or they feel you are great. He said, no, that's a bad idea. You should learn that your body remains intact. But you get into the tattvas and reassemble with the radiant body, with the other bodies, and help people. That's a better way. And that, he says, is the Neo Yoga, Nama Yoga, this Aquarian Age. You see? Let me guide you through the meditation, perhaps that will work. Calm down and close down and put your hands in this folded position, right where your diaphragm is. Simple. Now, give yourself a chance how rotten you are. Because you come from judo, Christian background, you have that guilt, you are not going to get rid of it today. So I mean, just say, I am worst. Say to yourself, I am worst, but I am right now the best because God has made me to flow through me, His energy. And then expand yourself from basic bodies to the 10th radiant body and expand yourself and see 30 trillion micro cells dancing from you and going into the universe. All you have to tell them is touch the heart of the one who needs Guru help. Then thereafter is Guru's problem, not yours. Stick Guru in and walk out. Deeper and deeper it will give you a sense of meditation that while you can be walking, working with open eyes, you will be not in your body. Then somebody else will take over this body and travel you safe through the distance of destiny and give you what you need. You are for tomorrow. You are for that tomorrow where word shall come to you. 960 million you shall be. People come and touch your feet and ask you to be blessed. But then your blessing should have been right there and be true. Not bless those who were or are, bless those who are coming to you, each one of you. Guru's words never go untrue. You don't need a situation. You are the situation. Disintegrate yourself into 30 trillion cells and let the magnetic field move through the all power of planet and stars and everything. Concentrate on the Muldon, the central spine, and make it like a tube light, lit, and shed out the light. The situation is, don't be gross. What your eye sees doesn't matter at all. It doesn't mean a thing. What you see with the inner eye, the third eye, that's what matters. Let your electromagnetic field magnify itself and keep going to all sides. Let infinity be your touch. Hang on to your breath, make it long and deep. Sometime in this meditation, breath becomes small. That is Maya. That is cheating. Remember the science of the Pavan Guru. Prana is the Vahan of the Pran, and that is what Pritam lives. That is life. Atma's love is that of the Pritam, and Pavan Guru is the guidance of God through the prana in the Vahan of the Guru. That one word which Nanak spoke has more meanings than anything can be interpreted. You are 60% water, and that is Father of you. And your all existence is earth. If you live too much in earth and less in heaven, then you will go on avagon, life after life. You will keep on circulating. There's no, because earth circulates, you have to take the habit of something you believe in most. Heavens are stationary, lofty and up. If you take the heavens, then you are liberated. And how to be spiritual? Let the spirits flow. And how easy it can be? Let it flow with the shabbat of the Guru. And when you have in your mind the resounding shabbat of Rakhe Rakhan Harap of Hariyan Gurki Peri Paye Kash Swariyan, it is a very good direct talk, face to face, between God through the words of the Guru. And I like you to whisper it, he will playing it. Use the central tongue. Now from navel. Deep navel. Navel, move the navel. In the 8th stroke of Ashtanga, move the navel. Then your words will heal. This life will continue, and this life is a gift. Every breath of life is your virtue, and every breath of life when vanishes, it has worked itself. To be spiritual is allowed to be spiritual. When spirit has priority, spirit flows, spirit reach out, spirit touch, then you don't have to play any part in it. And that's how you can be spiritual. And remember, Rakhe Rakhan Har Apo Bariyan. The one who has created you is going to protect you and is going to uplift you. Gur ki peri paye kash fariyan. He will give you the touch of the lotus feet of the Guru, and your all jobs shall be done. Hoya aap dayal mananavasariyan. He is merciful with you. Do not forget in your mind any time. Sadh jana ke sang paujal tariyan. In the congregation of those who have discipline, and that's what the order of the Khalsa is. You shall go through all calamities and hard carefree. Sakat nindak dust khinmaya badariyan. Those who do not believe, sakat, dust, who are in animosity, sakat, dust khinmaya badariyan. In no time, he will eliminate them. Nindak, those who slander, ninda padi kisi ki nahi murkh mugdh karan. Your entire purity lies on the fact that there is an equal number, not but many, many people who do not tolerate you, do not like you, they slander you. And the very patience you live and smile and deal with it. Nindak hamre kapde thoi, nindak cleans our karma. Sakat, nindak, dusht, khinmaya badariyan, in no time. So basically, this, why not this type ki take nanak mane ma jit simra sukh hoye sagle dukh jaye? Why not to take the shelter of that Lord with the remembrance of his all difficulties, discomforts are gone. No, that's not enough. It is not enough to have our life perfect. It is not enough to be a saint and a Brahmagyani and Khalsa. It's not enough. That was Piscean Age. Now it is to make everybody you touch, see and feel that way. You become the forklift and forward of all the lines of age of Aquarius. That's why your birth has taken place. That's what you are here for. You are here to serve, here to lift, here to grace, here to give hope and action, here to give the very deep love of your soul to all those who need. You are here to be head of your congregation with the touch and feeling of the word you have made in the name of Guru. You are here, everything for everybody and nothing for yourself. Then Mother Nature and Heavenly Father will come down to serve you. That's the way it is. That's the way it is written, that's the way it is understood, and that's the way it will be. Don't cross lanes. God has blessed you with virtue. God has blessed you with knowledge. God has blessed you with discipline. God has blessed you to hang in with all the weaknesses, and God has given you a title of His own as Kalsa. Purity and piety of God you represent. You don't need anything. Who can appreciate us? Sometimes I wonder, who can appreciate? Who has even the word to appreciate? They can't appreciate their existence. How can they appreciate you? Your existence is a threat to them. They are afraid and scared. what they are going to do. We are going to go do what our father Guru Gobind Singh guides us to do. We are not orphans, and he is in command. Bodies dies, words of the Gurus never. We are the sons and daughters of Guru Gobind Singh and Mata Sahib Deva. We worship Mahakal. We are not subject to anything. And let us chant that shabbat if you can put that tape. Call Kalsa. He's looking at me, what a stone head. Somebody will bring it. You know, this man, the Khalsa Council has to decide whether we should have this man. I have reached my maximum end.
We'll have it live, sir. Can you have it live?
No, we are not going to get, you can play live. Oh, yes, yes, we have a human body for that.
And a guitar.
And a guitar. There comes the Western Sea. Come in. Amrit, get a chair somewhere. You have come in a very correct time. From the navel! Now hold. Let us understand this word moves, so we move. When we are sitting constantly, consciously still, we may move about 390 some miles an hour. There's no something which is stationary. Therefore, let us, in the end, see in us and see in us in all the chakras. And let us go into the rhythm of the chakras with the words of Guru Gobind Singh, his own. Chakra Chakravarti. Get up. Sing.
Chakra Chakravarti Chakra Chakra Jugate Sriyam Vatsavam Sarvada Sarva Jugate Dukaram Vipanasi Deyalam Surupe Sadahanga Sankeya Bhankam Vibhute.
Chant it chakra by chakra.
Chakra Chakravarti Chakra Chakra Jugate Sriyam Vatsavam Sarvada Sarva Jugate Dukaram Vipanasi Deyalam Surupe Sadahanga Sankeya Bhankam Vibhute. Chakra Chakravarti Chakra Chakra Jugate Sriyam Vatsavam Sarvada Sarva Jugate Dukaram Vipanasi Deyalam Surupe Sadahanga Sankeya Bhankam Vibhute. Chakravarti Chakra Chakra Jugate Sriyam Vatsavam Sarvada Sarva Jugate Dukaram Vipanasi Deyalam Surupe Sadahanga Sankeya Bhankam Vibhute. Chakra Chakravarti Chakra Chakra Jugate Sriyam Vatsavam Sarvada Sarva Jugate Dukaram Vipanasi Deyalam Surupe Sadahanga Sankeya Bhankam Vibhute. Chakra Chakravarti Chakra Chakra Jugate Sriyam Vatsavam Sarvada Sarva Jugate Dukaram Vipanasi Deyalam Surupe Sadahanga Sankeya Bhankam Vibhute. Chakra Chakravarti Chakra Chakra Jugate Sriyam Vatsavam Sarvada Sarva Jugate Dukaram Vipanasi Deyalam Surupe Sadahanga Sankeya Bhankam Vibhute. Chakra Chakravarti Chakra Chakra Jugate Sriyam Vatsavam Sarvada Sarva Jugate Dukaram Vipanasi Deyalam Surupe Sadahanga Sankeya Bhankam Vibhute. Chakra Chakravarti Chakra Chakra Jugate Sriyam Vatsavam Sarvada
Stroke it, stroke it.
Dukaram Vipanasi Deyalam
Go chakra by chakra. Purify yourself.
Bhankam Vibhute. Chakra Chakravarti Chakra Chakra Jugate Sriyam Vatsavam Sarvada Sarva Jugate Dukaram Vipanasi Deyalam Surupe Sadahanga Sankeya Bhankam Vibhute. Chakra Chakravarti Chakra Chakra Jugate Sriyam Vatsavam Sarvada Sarva Jugate Dukaram Vipanasi Deyalam Surupe Sadahanga Sankeya Bhankam Vibhute.
Inhale deep and circulate through your chakra the will of your father Guru Gobind Singh and penetrating to all the inner being of yourself. Make it into 30 trillion cells by his words and by his command, purifying you forever. May you understand from here now onward, you will be just carrying that mission he laid out before you. Vaheguru. Have fun.
Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. We're very grateful, sir.
This you
For-
should have been doing 10 years ago.
Timing. At least we're doing it now. Waheguru, it's time for lunch. Please be back at 2:25 so that we can accomplish our agenda this afternoon with focus and grace and end on time. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.